Taurus Daily Horoscope for March 18, 2025. As the cosmic energies align on this mid-March day, Taurus natives find themselves at a fascinating crossroads of opportunity and reflection. The position of Venus, your ruling planet, in the introspective sign of Pisces creates a beautiful backdrop for your natural earthy energy. This is no ordinary Wednesday for you, dear Taurus. The day begins with a powerful lunar alignment affecting your second house of values and resources. You may wake up with a stronger than usual connection to your physical environment, perhaps noticing details in your home or workspace that suddenly inspire you to make changes. This heightened sensory awareness is a gift. Use it to realign your surroundings with your current values and aspirations. In your professional sphere, today marks a significant turning point. Projects that have been developing slowly since January are finally gaining momentum. The stars indicate a conversation with a superior or mentor could open doors you weren't expecting. Your characteristic thoroughness and reliability are being noticed, particularly around midday when the moon forms a harmonious trine with Saturn. This is an excellent time to present ideas or request resources for long-term initiatives. Trust your methodical approach. It's your superpower in a workplace that might otherwise be rushing toward deadlines without proper planning. Financially, there's an interesting pattern emerging in your chart today. While your natural tendency toward security and stability serves you well, the current planetary positions suggest it's a day to consider calculated risks. This doesn't mean gambling or impulsive purchases, quite the contrary. The cosmic energy supports thoughtful investments in your own skills, education, or tools that might initially seem expensive but will yield returns for years to come. A financial opportunity may arise through a conversation with someone from your past, perhaps an old colleague or friend who remembers your dependability. In matters of the heart, Venus casts a dreamy and compassionate influence over your relationships today. If you're in a partnership, you'll find deep satisfaction in simple moments of connection, a shared meal, a meaningful conversation, or physical touch that grounds you both. The stars favor authentic expression rather than grand gestures. Tell your person how you really feel, without the usual Taurian reservation. If you're single, this day holds potential for a meeting that feels simultaneously new and familiar, perhaps someone who shares your appreciation for life's sensual pleasures and steady commitments. Look for connections in places associated with your hobbies or creative interests. Your health and well-being today benefit from a balanced approach. The position of Mars suggests you might have extra physical energy, making this an excellent day for movement that connects you to your body. Think walking in nature, gardening, yoga, or any practice that combines physical exertion with mindfulness. Pay particular attention to your throat and neck, the areas ruled by Taurus, perhaps incorporating gentle stretches or self-massage. Your characteristic enjoyment of food can be channeled positively today through nourishing meals that satisfy both your senses and nutritional needs. Creatively, you're experiencing a subtle but powerful awakening. Projects or hobbies that engage your hands, pottery, cooking, painting, working with textiles, receive cosmic support today. There's a special flow between your imagination and your ability to manifest tangible results. Don't rush this process. Allow yourself to sink into the sensory experience that makes Taurus such a naturally creative sign. In your social circle, you might notice yourself being sought out for advice or stability. Friends and family recognize your grounded wisdom today more than usual. While your natural inclination might be to take on responsibilities for others, the stars suggest setting gentle but clear boundaries. Your nurturing energy is a gift, but remember that teaching others to find their own stability honors them more deeply than solving problems for them. The evening hours bring a subtle shift as the moon moves into an alignment with Jupiter, expanding your perspective on a personal matter that's been weighing on you. A solution or path forward may suddenly become clear, not through active problem-solving, but through allowing yourself space for reflection. This is a good night for journaling, meditation, or a quiet conversation with someone who truly understands your depth. As you prepare for rest, notice how your body carries the day's experiences. Taurus rules physical sensation, and today your body wisdom is especially potent. What tensions are you holding? What pleasures did you allow yourself to fully experience? This bodily awareness can guide your priorities for tomorrow. Your power color for today is deep emerald green, connecting you to heart-centered growth and abundance. Consider wearing this color or surrounding yourself with it to amplify the day's positive energies. A grounding crystal like smoky quartz could also serve as a helpful companion, especially during decision-making moments. In summary, March 18, 2025, offers you a beautifully balanced day of practical progress and sensual awareness. The cosmic energies support your natural Taurian gifts while gently encouraging growth beyond your comfort zone. Move deliberately, trust your senses, express your affections, and remember that your remarkable stability is not just for your benefit, but serves as an anchor for many around you. The stars align to reward your patience today, something you, dear Taurus, have mastered like no other sign. On March 18, 2025, Taurus experiences a complex celestial arrangement that significantly impacts your material and emotional foundations. The Sun sits at approximately 28 degrees Pisces, just days before the spring equinox, illuminating your 11th house of social networks, hopes, and collective endeavors. This position creates a sextile aspect to your Sun sign, offering supportive energy for community involvement and long-term planning. Your ruling planet Venus occupies early Aries on this date, activating your 12th house of subconscious patterns and hidden matters. This placement suggests a period where financial intuition runs high, though you may feel somewhat disconnected from your usual material comforts. Venus forms a challenging square to Pluto in Aquarius, intensifying power dynamics in relationships and potentially bringing submerged financial concerns to light. Mercury, positioned at 12 degrees Pisces, moves through your 11th house, enhancing your communication with friends and associates. Its conjunction with Saturn at 10 degrees Pisces indicates serious conversations regarding long-term security and group commitments. This alignment particularly affects how you express your practical values within your social circles. The Moon transits through late Cáncer today, moving through your 3rd house of communication and immediate environment. This creates a harmonious trine to your Sun sign, offering emotional fluidity and heightening your sensory connection to your surroundings. You'll likely feel more responsive to the needs of siblings, neighbors, or local community members. Mars at 6 degrees Gemini activates your 2nd house of personal resources and values, creating dynamic tension as it forms a quincunx aspect to your Sun sign. This planetary position accelerates financial activities, but may trigger impulsive spending if not consciously monitored. The energy is best channeled into strategic resource management rather than reactionary financial decisions. Jupiter at 18 degrees Gemini also influences your 2nd house, expanding opportunities for material growth and abundance. However, its square to Neptune in Aries in your 12th house warns against financial illusions or overlooking important details in monetary arrangements. This aspect requires balancing optimism with pragmatic assessment. Saturn's continued journey through Pisces at 10 degrees places significant emphasis on your social responsibilities and professional networks. As this planet forms a sextile to your Sun sign, you're experiencing a period of constructive limitation that actually strengthens your foundation through disciplined social engagement. Uranus at 27 degrees, Taurus continues its revolutionary transit through your 1st house of identity and self-expression. This position brings unexpected developments in how you present yourself to the world and may spark sudden insights about personal values and physical needs. The conjunction to your Sun sign indicates this is a pivotal period of awakening in your multi-year journey of self-reinvention. Neptune at 3 degrees Aries in your 12th house dissolves boundaries between your conscious and subconscious mind. This placement can enhance spiritual connection, but but may also cloud your perception of practical matters. Its square to Jupiter emphasizes the need to distinguish between genuine intuitive guidance and wishful thinking, particularly regarding material resources. Pluto at 1 degree Aquarius in your 10th house of career and public standing forms a challenging square to Venus, suggesting power dynamics in professional relationships require careful navigation. Transformative forces are at work in your career sector, potentially bringing hidden competitive elements to the surface. The North Node at 13 degrees Capricorn in your 9th house of higher knowledge forms a beneficial trine to your Sun sign, guiding you toward philosophical growth and expanded worldviews that support your natural pragmatism with additional context and meaning. This planetary arrangement on March 18, 2025, creates a day where material stability meets spiritual insight for Taurus. The ongoing Uranus transit through your sign continues to catalyze personal reinvention, while the Sun's position in Pisces supports community connection before the astrological new year begins. Venus in Aries pushes you to examine subconscious patterns affecting your relationship with resources, particularly as it squares transformative Pluto. As a Taurus on March 18, 2025, you'll find your communication patterns shifting in notable ways. With Mercury in the final degrees of Pisces forming a sextile to your ruling planet Venus in Taurus, your words carry unusual emotional depth and persuasive power today. Your typically straightforward communication style is infused with a poetic quality that others find magnetic and compelling. This is an excellent day for important presentations, heart-to-heart conversations, or expressing feelings you've kept contained. The moon in Gemini, activating your 2nd house, creates a dual effect. You're thinking practically about resources while simultaneously able to articulate value beyond the material. This planetary alignment particularly supports writing endeavors, as your thoughts flow with both structure and imagination. Jupiter's position in Cáncer forms a harmonious trine to your Sun, expanding your receptivity to others' perspectives and allowing conversations to reach satisfying conclusions rather than stalling at impasses. Be mindful of Neptune's subtle square to your communication sector, which could cloud some messages if you're not being explicit enough. Concrete examples will serve you better than abstract concepts today. For Taurus entrepreneurs and professionals, this cosmic configuration supports pitching ideas that blend innovation with proven methods. Your audience will appreciate your balanced approach. In personal relationships, Mars in your solar 12th house suggests that unspoken communication, body language, tone, and intuitive understanding may reveal more than words. Your ability to listen between the lines is heightened, making you an exceptional confidant today. When expressing criticism or feedback, your natural Taurian diplomacy is amplified, allowing you to deliver constructive thoughts without causing defensiveness. Digital communication flows smoothly before 3 p.m., making it an ideal window for important emails or virtual meetings. After this time, Saturn's influence suggests being more methodical with written communications and double-checking for clarity. Voice notes or audio messages may convey your intentions more accurately than text in the evening hours. Your throat chakra, traditionally associated with Taurus, is particularly activated today, giving your voice a compelling resonance that others find trustworthy and soothing. In creative pursuits, you'll find yourself able to express concepts that have previously eluded articulation, particularly those related to beauty, comfort, or practical improvements to systems. For single Taurus individuals, your communication today has a magnetic quality that attracts intellectually stimulating conversations with potential romantic interests. If there's been tension in a professional relationship, today offers a window where your words can bridge understanding without compromising your position. Remember that the Venusian influence strengthens communication through appreciation. Acknowledging what's working well before suggesting changes will make your ideas more readily accepted. Social media posts or public communications benefit from your enhanced ability to blend authenticity with thoughtfulness. Overall, this day presents a rare communication landscape where your natural Taurian thoroughness combines harmoniously with intuitive understanding, allowing you to express yourself with both impact and nuance. March 18th, 2025 presents Taurus with distinct financial vibrations as Venus, your ruling planet, forms a supportive trine with Jupiter in your resource sector. This planetary alignment opens unexpected pathways for monetary growth, particularly through passive income streams or investments you've previously overlooked. The moon transitioning through your career house today heightens your financial intuition, allowing you to sense which opportunities carry sustainable value versus those offering only short-term gains. Pay particular attention to financial conversations occurring mid-afternoon, as Mercury's position suggests valuable information may emerge from casual discussions with colleagues or business associates. The number 7 appears significant in your financial sphere today, perhaps related to timing, amounts, or the number of steps needed to complete a monetary transaction. Your financial strength today comes from being methodical rather than impulsive. Saturn's influence in your long-term investment sector suggests reviewing retirement accounts or adjusting portfolio allocations, with special emphasis on technology and communication sectors, which show particular promise for Taurus natives during this cycle. An unexpected message from someone connected to your past could contain subtle financial implications, perhaps a forgotten investment or opportunity resurfaces. The earth element dominance in today's chart amplifies your natural ability to materialize resources, making this an excellent day to plant seeds for future financial harvests. Consider dedicating 25 minutes to financial organization or planning, as today's energy supports creating structures that will serve you throughout the upcoming quarter. Venus's position indicates potential for financial partnerships, particularly with water signs like Cáncer or Pisces individuals who may have complementary resources or insights. Avoid impulse purchases related to home items, as Neptune's influence could cloud your judgment regarding true value or necessity. Your financial acumen is particularly sharp between 2 to 4 p.m., making this the optimal window for important money decisions or negotiations. The asteroid series forms a significant aspect today, potentially bringing financial opportunities connected to nurturing, food, agriculture, or caregiving industries. Trust your body's physical responses when evaluating financial offers. Taurus's connection to physical sensation serves as a reliable guidance system for detecting value alignment. A financial matter you've been avoiding requires attention. Before month's end, addressing it today under these supportive aspects will resolve more smoothly than postponing further. Consider allocating resources towards skill development or certifications, as Jupiter's placement suggests education investments now will yield significant returns by late summer. The color green carries financial lucky energy for you today. Incorporating it into your attire or environment may subtly enhance prosperity vibrations. Pay attention to recurring number sequences related to money matters, as your financial intuition is heightened under today's lunar position. A fixed approach serves you regarding established accounts and investments, while a more mutable strategy benefits new financial explorations. Someone with significant Virgo or Capricorn placements may offer practical financial advice worth heeding. Pluto's long-term transit suggests transformative potential in how you generate income today, offers a glimpse into possible future revenue streams that align more authentically with your evolving values. Remain particularly grounded when discussing shared resources or joint ventures, as emotional undercurrents could complicate otherwise straightforward financial agreements. Your financial creativity peaks today, potentially revealing innovative solutions to persistent money challenges that have resisted conventional approaches. On March 18, 2025, Taurus finds themselves at a particularly auspicious crossroads of energy, with several beneficial planetary alignments enhancing your naturally fortunate tendencies. With Venus, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in earth signs, there's a powerful foundation for material growth and stability. This cosmic configuration creates a day where your practical efforts meet with unexpected rewards. The areas of greatest fortune for you today center around financial planning, long-term investments, and property matters. Any decisions made regarding your material security today have the potential to yield substantial returns in the coming months. The morning hours between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. are especially favorable for signing contracts or making important financial commitments, as Mercury's position supports clear communication around resources. Your second house of personal finances receives beneficial aspects from both Jupiter and Venus, suggesting that your intuition about value and worth is heightened. Trust your instincts regarding investments, especially those related to sustainable resources, agriculture, or tangible goods. Art, music, and aesthetically pleasing environments will also serve as fortunate areas today. Surrounding yourself with beauty doesn't just please your Venus-ruled senses, it actively attracts prosperity. Consider refreshing your work environment or home space with elements that ground and center you. Earth tones, particularly green and brown, will amplify your natural connection to abundance. On the relationship front, connections with water signs, Cáncer, Scorpio, Pisces, prove particularly fortunate today. These individuals may bring opportunities or insights that enhance your security. Business partnerships formed or strengthened today have excellent long-term potential, particularly those that combine your practical approach with another's visionary ideas. The North Node's position indicates that stepping slightly outside your comfort zone, while still honoring your need for security, creates openings for significant growth. Consider exploring new territory in familiar fields rather than making dramatic changes. Your throat chakra is especially activated today, making it a fortunate time to express needs and desires related to material security and comfort. Speaking your truth about what you value opens doors to receiving exactly that. Physical activities that connect you to the earth amplify your good fortune today. Gardening, walking in nature, or working with clay or other natural materials aligns you with abundant energy flows. The eighth house influence suggests that shared resources and investments made with trusted partners carry particular fortune. Joint ventures initiated today have staying power. Pay special attention to recurring numbers or symbols today. The universe is sending specific guidance about which paths lead to your greatest prosperity. Trust the synchronicities that appear. Patience, always a Taurus virtue, serves as your greatest fortunate tool today. The slow, steady approach you naturally favor is perfectly aligned with cosmic timing, allowing opportunities to mature fully before you harvest their benefits. Avoid rushing decisions even if pressured by others. Your methodical nature is your greatest asset now. Educational pursuits related to financial literacy, sustainable resources, or artistic expression carry particularly good fortune today and in the coming weeks. Consider investing time in learning new skills in these areas. For those Taurus individuals involved in creative fields, today marks a potential turning point where your artistic expressions gain recognition and potentially financial reward. Trust your aesthetic sensibilities and unique voice. The fortunate aspects to your sector of earned income suggest that efforts made in the past 6 months may finally yield tangible rewards. Be open to receiving what you've worked for, even if it comes through unexpected channels. Today plants seeds for greater abundance through the rest of 2025, particularly if you remain grounded in your authentic values rather than pursuing what others define as success. March 18, 2025 presents a fascinating day for Taurus in the realm of social connections. The Sun in the final degrees of Pisces illuminates your 11th house of friendships, groups, and collective aspirations. This placement enhances your natural ability to bring stability and warmth to your social circles. Venus, your ruling planet, transitions through Aries in your 12th house, creating an interesting dynamic where you may feel drawn to behind-the-scenes social interactions rather than being at the center of attention. This position suggests that meaningful one-on-one conversations at larger gatherings will prove more fulfilling than trying to be the life of the party. Mercury in Pisces forms a supportive sextile to Uranus in your sign, opening channels for unexpected but enlightening conversations. Someone you meet today, or an existing acquaintance, might share an insight that sparks a significant shift in your perspective. Your normally steadfast viewpoints could experience a pleasant evolution. The moon in Scorpio occupies your seventh house of partnerships, deepening your emotional investment in key relationships. This intensity might make casual interactions feel somewhat draining, so prioritize quality connections over quantity today. You'll find yourself naturally drawn to interactions that offer emotional depth and authenticity. Jupiter in Gemini continues its journey through your second house, but makes a significant aspect to Saturn in your social sector. This presents an opportunity to transform casual connections into more meaningful relationships that could eventually support your values and material goals. A friend might introduce you to someone who shares your professional interests or values. Mars in Cáncer activates your third house of communication, lending assertiveness to your normally measured speech patterns. In social settings, you'll find yourself more willing to initiate conversations rather than waiting for others to approach you first. This temporary boost in communicative confidence serves you well, especially when networking. Neptune's long-term residence in Pisces in your friendship sector continues to blur the boundaries between friends and something more. Today, this energy is particularly pronounced, creating situations where emotions and platonic feelings might intertwine. Clarity about your own intentions will help navigate potentially confusing social waters. Pluto, in the early degrees of Aquarius, influences your 10th house of public reputation, suggesting that social connections made today could have subtle but important implications for your professional life. Someone you engage with casually might later become an important professional ally. The North Node in Aries points toward your need to occasionally retreat from social obligations to recharge. While today offers rich social opportunities, the stars remind you to balance connection with necessary solitude. Your effectiveness in groups actually increases when you honor your need for periodic withdrawal. Chiron in Aries makes a subtle aspect to your ruling planet Venus, potentially bringing healing to a long-standing social wound. A conversation or interaction today might unconsciously address an old hurt related to rejection or feeling undervalued in a group setting. Allow this healing process to unfold naturally. For Taurus natives born in the first decan, April 20 to 30, social connections today center around community and shared values. Those born in the second decan, May 1 to 10, might experience unexpected reconnections with friends from the past. Third decan Taurians, May 11 to 20, will find themselves particularly magnetic in group settings, drawing others to their grounded energy. The asteroid Pallas Athena in Libra forms a harmonious aspect to your sun sign, enhancing your diplomatic abilities in group settings. You'll naturally find yourself mediating tensions or finding common ground between differing viewpoints among friends or colleagues. Ceres in Leo activates your domestic sector, suggesting that home-based socializing would be particularly rewarding today. Consider hosting a small gathering or intimate dinner rather than venturing out to crowded venues. Your nurturing abilities shine when you create comfortable spaces for meaningful exchange. For coupled Taurians, today presents an excellent opportunity to blend social circles with your partner. Shared friendships strengthen your bond and reveal new dimensions of your relationship. Single Taurians might find romantic potential through friends of friends or group activities that align with your values. Digital connections also receive favorable aspects today, with Mercury's position supporting online networking and social media engagement. A message or comment in the virtual sphere could spark a conversation that develops into something more substantial over time. The day's overall social energy for Taurus suggests a blend of depth and opportunity. While you might initially feel hesitant to engage beyond your comfort zone, cosmic forces support expansion that honors your need for authentic connection. Trust your natural discernment about which social interactions deserve your valuable time and emotional investment. As the day progresses, lunar aspects shift to favor more intimate gatherings over larger ones. Evening hours are particularly conducive to heart-to-heart conversations that strengthen bonds of trust and mutual understanding. A friend might confide in you, recognizing your reliable nature and sound judgment. Remember that your grounding presence is your greatest social gift today. In a world of superficial connections, your ability to create stability and depth in relationships becomes increasingly precious. You don't need to change your approach to fit in. Your authentic Taurian nature is exactly what makes you a valued presence in any social circle. With the Sun in the final degrees of Pisces illuminating your 11th house of community and future goals, March 18th offers you a powerful opportunity to connect your dreams with concrete reality, dear Taurus. As your ruling planet Venus forms a harmonious trine with Saturn in early March, the effects are still reverberating through your life, bringing stability to your social connections and long-term ambitions. The Moon will be transitioning through Capricorn today, activating your 9th house of higher knowledge and expansion. This creates a grounding energy that helps you implement philosophical insights into practical applications. Consider how you can translate your biggest visions into step-by-step plans. Mercury, positioned in Pisces, encourages you to listen to your intuition when making communications. However, with Mercury forming a slight square to Mars, be cautious about being too stubborn in your opinions or ideas. As a fixed Earth sign, you naturally prefer stability, but today's planetary alignment suggests flexibility will serve you better than rigidity. Jupiter in Gemini continues to activate your 2nd house of resources and values, expanding opportunities for financial growth, but also potentially encouraging overindulgence. Your advice today centers on finding balance between enjoying life's pleasures, which you naturally excel at, and maintaining practical discipline with resources. With Mars in Aquarius stimulating your 10th house of career and public image, there's added energy around professional matters. Channel this assertive energy constructively rather than allowing it to manifest as impatience with authority figures or colleagues. Neptune's position in Aries is activating your 12th house of the subconscious, bringing dreams and intuitive insights that may seem unusual for your typically grounded nature. Pay attention to these subtle messages today. Uranus continues its extended journey through your sign, bringing unexpected changes and opportunities for personal reinvention. Today's advice particularly relates to this transit. Embrace innovations that align with your core values rather than resisting all change. Saturn in Aries in your 12th house is teaching you important lessons about setting boundaries around your energy and addressing subconscious patterns. Today, practice saying no to commitments that drain your considerable but finite resources. Pluto in the early degrees of Aquarius affects your career sector, bringing transformational opportunities that may require letting go of control. Your advice today includes surrendering to necessary changes in your professional approach. The North Node in Aries suggests your spiritual growth comes through developing more comfort with spontaneity and quick action, which can be challenging for your methodical nature. For today, begin your morning by identifying one area where you've been resistant to change. Consider if this resistance serves your highest good or if flexibility might create new opportunities. With Mercury's position affecting your friendship sector, reach out to a friend or associate you've been meaning to connect with. Focus on listening rather than directing the conversation. Channel the Mars energy constructively by tackling your most challenging